That was real quick, guys. There was some data during the Tokyo session, but to be honest with you, the Tokyo session was not that busy as someone could expect. Let's go quickly through some numbers. First, very weak preliminary GDP number from Japan, out of Japan. There actually no reaction on yen crosses. Right. Westpac consumer sentiment out of Australia, slightly better than the previous one. Wage price index weaker than expectation. Now all Chinese numbers are weaker. All right, compared to expectations, compared to the previous, new loans are weaker. M2 money supply weaker, industrial production weaker, fixed asset weaker, retail sales weaker. Right. Final German CPI in line. We are waiting within the next 12 minutes French CPI, and then we're waiting for pound numbers and for Mr. Carney, and that's gonna be most probably that's gonna be pound day today. Okay. Now, very important thing, guys. Thanks to Michael O'Neill, FX consultant in Saxo Bank. Please check the link I sent you on the chat. There are going to be correction into the Canadian job number this Friday. Okay, so be very, very careful, guys. I agree with Michael O'Neill that the strange thing is why, if they know that there was an error, why they didn't correct it yet. They're waiting to Friday. That's interesting. All right, some yen crosses. We are going to watch some yen crosses today. We are going to watch pound, and we are going to watch euro. Just quickly, let's start with Aussie dollar, right? Trying to hold support, trying to recover right now. Still, we can call it as a range trading. All right. And this channel is quite interesting here. So because of the range, we are trying to buy low, sell high, right? But I would be very careful here with this channel. Let's do this that way. I would be very careful with this channel, especially on 15-minute chart, as you may see. One more time, as you may see, we are approaching on 15-minute chart, we are approaching supply zone here on Aussie USD. All right, so we do have a channel on daily. We do have this supply zone. And let's switch to smaller time frame based on the weaker Chinese number. It's worth to watch. Definitely that's not the level if you want to go long. I would wait for some kind of pullback on Aussie. All right, and I'm watching Aussie. That's eventually the point I would here, right? I would eventually wait for some kind of stop hunting. And eventually would go short here. Would you like to go long? Definitely you have to wait either for channel break on daily and pull back, right? Or simply pull back to the bottom of the range. Right? So that's Aussie. Quickly pound. Nothing to add, just correction as of now of this huge move to the downside. All right, and let's start with weekly. Just 1 second, let's make it cleaner. Right, we are approaching 20 weekly moving average. We are approaching top of the channel. All right, so on smaller time frame, again, as of now guys, it's nothing else like just profit taking. And look, the first wave yesterday, finished yesterday, and that's the second wave. Simple measure, and we should hit top of the channel around 68.50. So some brave traders may try to trade long on pullback with very tight stop, all right, and target 68.50. And we do have nice trend line here. Let's switch to lower time frame. So if you are not yet long, I'm not long yet. I'm waiting for pullback. In regards to euro dollar, looks like we are going to have some kind of the consolidation, tiny profit taking. Basically, looks like stock would like to make a rebound. So we may want to watch some JPY crosses, right? Both pound yen, euro yen looks good for short-term bounce. All right. With Euro JPY, the question is that the daily chart we broke out again the channel. We retested the bottom yesterday. Now we've got the chance to go higher. We've got 20 daily moving average on the road towards 137.50.80. So here around 20 daily moving average, we have to be very careful. Looks, it works like a supply zone, all right? As of now, we are inside yesterday range, but looks slightly better on shorter time frames. We've got 15 minutes to close the hourly chart on hourly chart, and looks like demand is trying to take over from supply. We've got 136.68 potential support. And that's two scenarios. Let me show you. Let me zoom out slightly. Yeah. That's the first point because we made lower low. Okay. That's the second point because we made lower low. That's the third point. Unfortunately, those two are enough to create the line, right? We bounced here again, but it was not enough to create new low. We were trying to make a breakout, pullback, and looks like we've got this breakout right now, right? This supply zone has been consumed, all right? So looks like we got the chance to rise towards 137.50 or even 137.80 on euro yen. Of course, we need stock support here. We would like to see at least consolidation. So we know everything. We retested already on smaller time frame, all right? We retested here 136.68. Let's see. We should hold $36.55. So there are two possibilities. Either we are going to move higher from here, or we are going to hit those stops towards 46.55 and then moving higher. Right? We are awaiting industrial production from Eurozone. Expectations are slightly better than previous one, so that could help as well. Okay. So let's wait and see. Finally, euro dollar. there is no reason, in my opinion, still no reason to buy. I would say the target is 32.90, 32.20, and we will try to sell some rallies. All right. I would say we didn't finish the move to the downside yet. Okay, and the first supply zone is around 137, 133.7780, right? So 10 pips from here. But I do expect some kind of the consolidation today, maybe even tiny bounce on euro dollar towards our supply zone. So that could help euro yen as well. All right. There was a nice move overnight on Euro QE towards supply area, right? So we had this Rayleigh-based rally. We gave up everything. We engulfed this buying zone, all right? So if any one of you was trading Tokyo session, so that was nice supply level, and we just hit during the Tokyo session the supply level, and we coming up, we should make new low towards this demand zone at 57.90 around. All right, so pound, we will try to buy before the data on pullback towards 68. We'll see. As you can see, DAX opened with the gap, trying to push higher, right? Sorry. So any pullback to the gap, I will try to use as a buying opportunity. And of course, dollar yen looking to buy on pullback toward 102.20. So let's watch. Let's try to make few trades. Let's wait for pound data as well. Let's try to have a good day. So good luck. Let's see what's going to happen. We are going to monitor live. We are going to prepare ourselves to make few trades. It's also worth to mention, or worth to say a few words about the US dollar versus Canadian. As we are approaching support. Where do I have this dollar CAD chart? 1 second. Just 1 second. Oh, I don't have it. Come on. Shame. Oh, what a shame. No, right. That's the hourly chart, some kind of the range, and we are approaching quite nice support around 109.10. So we are going to watch the developments here. Right, on hourly. So bounce from here is gonna be possible. Of course, I'm watching dollar index, guys. We are in the middle of the range of 81.35, 81.85. We are right now 81.55. So we are bouncing in between those levels. We have to remember that tomorrow we are going to have final Euro CPI, flash GDP. Expectations are slightly weaker. German preliminary GDP. Expectations are below zero. So plenty of reasons to sell euro, right? And we will try to sell euro, but slightly. We will try to sell euro again, but slightly higher. Okay. Of course, we shouldn't forget about retail sales out of US later today and retail sales out of New Zealand tonight. But most probably we need to see difference number than market expecting to really see the market reaction. Stronger number, of course, will help, especially will be useful for dollar yen. Of course, weaker number, most probably as well, will support yen in that case. And of course, geo-risk, Russia, Ukraine, as a theme of the day. So plenty of possibilities around. So we have to be extremely careful. Again, the volatility on FX market is still very low, so it's better to fade breakout attempts. Euro dollar get the support around 33.60. $33.58. So in between 63 and 58. So tiny longs with very tight stop towards 77. That should give us 1 to 3 risk reward ratio if you would like to trade aggressively. All right. So Europe will open within few seconds, actually 60 seconds, 65 seconds. So tiny break. I'm going to grab some bottle of water and I'll be back in 30 seconds. Europe is open. DAX is trying to push higher. The next resistance around 9,150. I'm watching 10-year T-notes as well. And market is trying to push the prices lower, so yields are slightly higher. Euro towards support. And we just hit this support. So bounce here is possible. But that's the pressure here on euro. I'm watching euro yen here. And I'm going long, guys, here with tight stop. $55 offer. So I'm buying here with 55 offer as a stop. Euro should hold 58, 55. Let me make an update on our website. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm watching pound here. They don't want to make a pullback. Means that we may want to try to take the short trade on any move towards 68.65, towards the channel, right? Top of the channel. Okay. Euro is trying to push higher. Dollar yen is trying to push higher. In regard to dollar yen, we have to watch yesterday high. We are around 200 daily moving average. Would be great from our long position perspective for euro dollar to hold around 33.55. DAX trying to push higher. Hopefully we are going to see slightly higher volatility today. Of course we are waiting for pound. If we are not going to get good level to buy intraday before all those datas, there is nothing to be worried about. Okay, I do believe we are going to have, and we got the bounce on dollar CAD perfectly from the line we drew. In regards to pound, there is nothing to be worried about. Definitely after the whole data today, if we are going to see clear direction, there shouldn't be any problem to join the moves either to the upside or to the downside. Why I didn't take pound yen along? Yeah, I'm really afraid. Simply, I don't know what's going to happen, and it could be longer trade, right? So not necessarily have to end up before all this pound data today. So I would say we've got slightly bigger chances with euro yen, but as I can see, there is a sell-off on euro dollar, and we're trying to go higher on dollar yen. So we will try to look to buy dollar yen. And hopefully we are going to be able to see some rallies on euro yen. Okay. Looks like it could be all about the yen in the morning. Then after the UK data, it could be all about the pound and yen. Euro Kiwi, very interesting current levels. If you short based on the supply zone, we discussed it, so definitely stop has to be on entry, at least. Stocks trying to stay positive, so it's some kind of support for yen crosses. Okay. Would be great to create new high on euro yen above 36.80. The only thing we don't want to see is to see the DAX below 9,070. Hi. Also watching gold, and a move below 1300 could be bearish. That's not what we want to see here. There is sell-off on euro. We need the offset by dollar yen. So hopefully, two things. We close totally euro dollar, so hopefully we are not going to see any lower low today. Would be shame. And second, we do need support from euro dollar for our euro JPY trade. And we didn't hit this supply level around 33.77. Okay, so yeah, let's watch, let's see what's going to happen. All right, we're trying to hold support on euro dollar. We're trying to go higher on euro yen. All good as of now. Okay. I'm watching dollar CAD on other monitor and I'm trying to push higher. Watching Kiwi dollar as well. I like the idea. The expectations are better in regards to New Zealandian retail sales later today. And if everything is going to be fine around, right, I mean the stocks, so I like the idea of tiny long QE position. The worst case scenario is that we've seen the morning fireworks, we're done with morning volatility, and we'll get back into 5 pips range. That's the worst case scenario for us. Oops, I'm sorry guys. Just 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry guys. I just closed my shop, I mean phone, so hopefully we are not going to be disturbing anymore. To go long pound, yeah, I would like to see lower prices towards 68.10, 68, to have the stop as tiny as possible. It's just 1 hour left to first publication, so I don't know if I want to be in the market. All right. All we need right now is like 10-15 pips bounce on euro dollar, some kind of destabilization here on dollar yen. On euro dollar, that's 1 hour chart, guys, but that's nothing extraordinary, right? It's 20 pips range as of now. Well, I thought that I turn it off. Yeah, now I turn it off. Looks like pound yen was the better choice. If any one of you took it, congratulations. So that could be the reaction into the weak GDP number. DAX is doing well. We need some support here on euro dollar. In the meantime, looks like we got Swiss franc very weak. So euro Swiss could be some kind of alternative, long euro Swiss. And some kind of the confirmation would be move above yesterday high, Monday high. Looks better right now, yeah. And really bounce on euro dollar by 10 pips would be very useful here. That's better, that's better. S&P futures at today's high. So it's not that bad. All right. So pound yen is flying. Yeah. But even our Euro JPY is moving higher, so that's good. We've got new high on Euro JPY, that's not bad. That's some kind of supply, guys, here, but it's related to this supply. This one is related to this one. All right. So we consumed this supply by this move. All right. There was an initial supply which has been removed. So I really expect 37.50, this level. We'll see. We just need a little bit of support from euro dollar, and it's not supporting us, not at all. Dollar yen, I will look for buying possibility on the move back towards 102.30, 102.35. Okay. We've got new daily high. Let's have a look on hourly chart. That looks better. Would be great to see the prices higher and above. Yeah, we should be ready to move our stop to entry. Dollar yen is trying supply at 102.50 and 102.55 exactly. We should meet some supply. A little bit support from euro dollar. A little bit of support from euro dollar. That's good. Okay guys, I'm moving the stop to entry. On my Euro JPY. So we need some more support from euro dollar, right? Like 10-15 pips to the upside. Dollar yen towards the supply zone at 102.55. That would be nice. We should be around 137 on euro JPY. So it could be that we may take partial profit at least. We would like to see strong close into the top of the hour. That's not as strong. That's not that strong. That's not strong. That indicates some supply coming in. But still 5 minutes to go, so Guys, if we are going to close this hour on a weak side like we do have right now, I'm gonna close long. We've got 2.5 minutes and we need like 5 pips higher. Unfortunately, we don't have support yet here from euro dollar. Tiny pullback on DAX is not useful as well. So if I'm out, I will try to rebuy at entry again. Be careful, guys. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Be careful. I'm out. I'm out and I'm looking to rebuy. Okay. Looks like they want to push it higher without us. Now I'm gonna focus on pound. All right. We've got 30 minutes to data. Let's have a short breakfast break, and I'll be back. I'll be back 10 minutes before the data. All right. See you again within 20 minutes. Right, we've got like 10 minutes to go in regards to pound. Again, regards dollar yen, I would like to buy pullback towards 102.35. And euro yen looks like they're trying to push it higher. I would like to buy again the same level we were buying on the beginning of the European session. That's possible once we are going to revisit 33.30 on euro dollar. And looks like the best could be dollar yen. The yields are rising again, and the prices on 10-year T-notes are very close to break the support, so means yields could go even higher. All right. Hopefully some of you were able to collect few pips on dollar CAD. All right. I've shown you once we were here. $109.48, yeah. Something in between 109.40, 109.48. Or as we discussed, if we consider this as a range, we may try to trade to the top of the range. Yeah, it's all about what kind of trader you are, what type of the trader you are. Okay. One more time as a reminder, we are going to have unemployment rate right now, all the job numbers out of UK, but then 1 hour later we are going to have Mr. Carney and Bank of England inflation report, and that's most probably that's going to be key for pound, right? That's going to be key. Let's switch to 5-minute chart here on the pound. Guys, bear in mind that we still got some chance to go slightly higher on pound, especially if we are going to get good unemployment number, right? We may fulfill this target, we may hit the top of this weekly channel, right? So don't be trapped if you are buying pound right now because you do expect some good job number, then be careful around 68.40, 68.60. Right? Good. Let's, for a while, instead of Euro JPY, let's put Euro pound here as well. Guys, that's very, very interesting where we are. Okay. If bulls want to do something, they should start buying, right? They should start buying. That's the one of the line on the sand for bulls here. So let's switch to 5 minutes. Otherwise, most probably we're going towards 78 and even lower. And remember, next week we are going to have Bank of England minutes. So inflation today, inflation report today, Bank of England minutes next week. Now, if we are going to see selling on euro pound, it could push euro dollar even lower and pound even higher. And completely opposite, if we are going to see buying going on euro pound, it could affect euro dollar and pound dollar, right? Just one moment, just one moment, just one moment. We still got 3 minutes. I like the idea about pound Aussie long. So let's have pound Aussie chart as well. On a daily chart, we are in the middle of some kind of the range we created. So let's see the pound reaction here. We got 2 minutes to go. Pound yen. Would be great to see some kind of the pullback. I like the idea about long pound. Maybe not necessarily versus dollar, but versus Aussie, versus yen. All right, we've got like 60 seconds to go. Pound is buying into the data. Five seconds. And it's sold off after the data. Okay. Euro pound. Okay, let's switch for a second to 1 hour chart where we are. We broke through, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them to falling towards 67.80. All right. The sell-off could take place till Mr. Carney. All right. But again, we shouldn't react immediately. Let's wait. Let's see some implications on daily. We just hit 20 daily moving average, almost, right? We are around supply level. That's interesting. So we've got some sell-off on pound. But again, don't be trapped. I thought, as I mentioned morning, that if we are going straight towards the top of the channel, we will try to go short, but looks like they decided earlier to sell pound. So right now we will look for buying opportunity on dip as long as low holds, right? Otherwise we will have to switch to sell rallies below the low. Let's have a look one more time on daily on pound. Even if we are going to make some changes, yesterday open is gonna be key. and then again 67.80, slightly lower, right? Okay. So now the jobless report could be good excuse for sell-off to continue towards 67.80, as I mentioned. Let's see. We've got some kind of consolidation around the high on S&P futures and DAX, daily high. Okay, so guys, in regards to dollar yen, looking to buy on the pullback, right? We are trying to take out the resistance yesterday. We made deep pullback and rally. So let's see if we may retest the breakout point and go higher. All right. Euro dollar looking to resell around 33.80. Of course, the retail sales could change everything. And once we are going straight through the resistance, of course, there is no reason to sell. Only if we are going to make a stop around the resistance, some hesitations, right? Pound, definitely we have to wait for Mr. Carney and inflation report. Again, based on daily chart, yesterday open and also below 67.50. Right here, here, right, based on this combination. That's key for pound. Based on daily chart. Pound is trying to recover a bit. We'll see. Dollar index. Let's have a look. That could be some kind of consolidation, right? And because of this dynamic resistance is 81, 85, maybe slightly higher today. So once we are approaching around 81.35, try to buy dollar. Once we are approaching 81.85, you may look for some kind of the pullback on dollar. Okay. Euro pound. As I mentioned, bulls have to start buying, and they started to buy. Intraday we just hit the supply. Let's see. You know, guys, as I'm always saying, patient will pay twice as much. Kiwi dollar looks good. Would like to buy, but slightly lower. I mean, when I'm saying looks good, it looks good intraday. Medium term doesn't look good at all. Let's have a look on chart one more time. Where is Kiwi? Yeah. Right. Looks good for bounce based on this demand zone here. Right. So we got the chance at least bounce towards 85. And that's how it looks on hourly. Closer to New Zealand retail says it could be worth our attention. Pound is trying to recover a bit. I would say if we are going to be able to finish the hour again above this intraday trend line, right? That could be 68.40, 68.60 target, as we have to fulfill the, of course we don't have to, but we should fulfill the target of this correction at least. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Just to summarize again, looking to buy dollar yen, looking to rebuy euro JPY. All right. Watching pound very, very carefully. I like idea about pound yen long, but we are, as I've shown you on daily, we are close to supply level. I like the idea about pound Aussie long, right? Not necessarily pound dollar long. And if you want to sell the pound, then euro pound could be the case, or maybe pound New Zealand before the New Zealandian retail sales data. So we've got the idea about both direction on pound, okay? Index is trying to hold the ground. All right. So let's watch. All right, something like this here. Still like the idea about the long euro JPY. Looks like they foolish me a bit on hourly chart. But let's see if we can get the pullback again to our entry. So that could be reasonable entry. Especially as I mentioned, if euro pound will go higher from here, that could provide some support for euro overall. And if the stocks will try to hold the ground, and that could be the case with long euro JPY. Okay. More during the day. Of course, we are going to update our website. I would like to say big thank you very much for last 2 hours 15 minutes with short breaks. And we've got the meeting again tomorrow, live trading room. Okay, and there is some US data. Unemployment claims, import prices. That should be interesting, and of course, hopefully, you are going to join me tomorrow. Guys, have a great day today. If anything interesting, of course, we are going to update our website. Guys, have a great day. Don't chase the prices. Be good. Take care. Bye-bye.